go. Attacking points inside Jaguar. You can see the CTs, how aggressive they want to get. That's going to put some thought in forZe's mind because they need to be fully aware of the fact that that is a crucial part of the map if they want any chance of taking this B site. And now you can see that blue line. That's all you get to plant in. And that one pillar is all the cover that you get. They're not even going to get that far. It's a bit... As I said, Simple's calling it. You can see the totem pole just in front. So Hobbit has 2 angles to cover and a bit of coverage to make it work. And they're going to walk right by and make noise. He knows. Oh, he's gone the long way around, interestingly, rather than taking the acute angle, but makes it work for KENSI. That's going to give him a bit more coverage again. Bombs the one in the back, so he actually drops that. And again, the CT position. Now, the difference is this time, Flit actually is able to push forward because they cleared out the only player that was in B, but they lost the one thing they needed to make that work, to plant the bomb. Jason, you need the bomb.
Yeah, that's a great frag from Hobbit. That's actually perfect. And now you can see that flank even coming in is not going to be as effective. And this bomb's impossible to retrieve. There's no utility. They're not able to do anything. This is so brutal and time's run out. That's a great round from Hobbit to just steal this for Gambit.
Yeah, the CT side timings are just so much more powerful on this map. You really clear out angles.
Get another real fast-paced round. The Flame's going to trap them forward. Surely they go right through this. I think they have to at some point. nafany's in trouble. Blinded as well right at the end. He goes down for free, but interz is there, and he's dropped as well. Shiro's got to hang on with this AWP, and he's got an M4 in support in Hobbit.
I think that's better from forZe, right? They're going to need a few of these fast rounds just to get Gambit back on their in behind. Again, that single tower for cover. I wish it was a sort of a double stack, 2 high and 1 high. If it were a collapsed pillar, it might get more on this. They're going to hold this right away. The smoke's down. They're going to try and cover the defuse. Jerry's going to get back through, and he'll take care of it with the Tech 9, and forZe find their first round.
It's gonna need to be play tested. Ooh, nafany, there's that spot. Jerry sees it as well. Swinging up. Tough fight for the FAMAS. He goes down. It's traded. Shiro is there with the quickness.
And interz is actually getting back from cave, which is such a strong position, but he looks the wrong direction. almazer finds the kill. And they're going to wrap all the way back toward the alley, which means they can hold the CTs on rotation. Nothing you're going to do. Good shot from the AK. Shiro goes down.
To try and make something happen. What do you call this? Jaguar? Jungle? Cave now?
Jaguar. Yeah. I think cat, because jaguars are a form of cat. Some people are calling it like leopard or cheetah, but those don't exist in South America, so it's jaguar.
Yeah, that all makes sense. In a very David Attenborough kind of way. Hobbit, seeing if he can spot anything. Ooh, inside of the grenade smoke, he can't get it done. 1 versus 2, but Exile sidesteps into the scope. almazer looking to pressure behind this smoke. Utility. Ooh, that's not a bad nade at all, and that's an even better piece of spam.
Spick and spam, you could say, but zorte is going to get nafany back down, so at least bringing things back to an even keel. Once again, no Hobbit. Smoke nearly caught out as he was jumping. Couldn't quite get on the ground fast enough, but managed to still find the headshot when he did. Flit damage, Flit's tagged. I think it was through the edge of the statue. And as a result of it, didn't quite get the kill, but here we go. This is the flank. Should be easy at this point. AWP in front, 1 and done. Down goes zorte as well as Flit. Jerry's gone, but they still get a bomb planted into forZe, and that's going to give them a bit more money to work with. They've already got a decent amount in their pockets.
Yeah, but that's well done from Gambit. I mean, Hobbit 2 kills is huge. It seems like that those A ramp battle or the Molotov's down to slow any fast-paced play, but almazer gets past it already with the deagle. Be there. He's got to back away and be careful.
If that smoke's deep, you can boost behind that smoke and still see the site, but nafany's not going to take the AWP in that direction. No smoke on the site itself, so post-plant KENSI is going to be in a bit of trouble. He might just hold that position. He might not even move. He can afford to at this point, but watch the flank. Exile is going to spot out 1. Now, that's far enough away from the site, they'll get the information, and immediately you can see what happens as zorte looks back that way, and it wants to hold him off. As bomb continues to tick, it's time that's the factor. Both inside a cave, 1's down, murder hole, the shot back in their direction, and it's going to be the AWP to try and hold it off. nafany gets the angle instead, brilliantly done, and Gambit will win out the round.
That's 2 huge rounds for Exile. He's having a lot of impact. He's got a couple good...
Push into cat. Maybe I'm just going to cat. It's easier, Jason.
Works. Ooh, nice shot.
No boost. Yeah, this is a great shot from nafany. On almazer, that's going to slow them down considerably. He has to fall back into the side. Now, this is the boost. Okay, so watch. Deep smoke. As soon as they plant, it doesn't matter. There's only one place he can be. So even if you don't, I'm surprised they don't stick to that. This is what I saw Device doing last week. He just sprays it. The smoke's there. Because that statue is so tall, you can see exactly where the default plant position is. So just spray the edge of it, and I'm going to say 50-50, you're going to get a kill or not, which is why I think that statue needs to be shortened and have 1 box and a 2 box, kind of like the sort of double stack near the back of the garage, because that stack behind that smoke is actually so powerful. Spray that time. Bomb goes down as a result. Now it's the retake that has to come in. Flit's got 1 on Hobbit, doesn't matter. It's 3 men left alive for Gambit. They're going to take the half 10-5.
Yeah, I mean, based off a lot of good retakes, even letting them, I mean, not letting them, but even they could actually find a way to attack into Flit. I don't think his teammate can help him. That's a lot of pressure, but they didn't realize he was there on the left. Now there's the crossfire after the Molotov expires. They missed their window. That 6-7 second window the Molotov gave them. Hobbit's doing some work, but I mean, this forZe team has just slaughtered everyone. Headshots all around.
Add another one. So good luck getting a plant down because you're just going to be sitting in a crossfire that's all too easily seen. Again, if the bomb site was in the back corner, they could already be planting right now. Instead, they've got so much work to do with just to get to that position. And yeah, I think these 2 boxes is a perfect spot to plant. Want to put as much aggression directly on mid. They want to actually take it by way of force through that. So zorte, meanwhile, good shot on nafany. That's going to slow things down again. But once more, it's A that Gambit team won't take this bomb to. And it's so difficult if you don't have the utility to cut it off. As the position at Totem this time from zorte works backwards in effect. Again, you'd need 1, 2, 3. You'd almost need 4 smokes to cover on every angle just to get a bomb on the side of the map. Shiro doesn't need smokes, he just needs bullet entry points, and then you get.
Yeah, they had one. It's
you still. I know, but that's. I guess what I'm hypothesizing is one of 2 things. You either need to take middle and come in through Totem as well, or you're gonna have to smoke that off, and then what do you do?
It does need to be said, despite having that smoke and us kind of, you know, musing about the strategic. Yeah, they're spread very, very much so. Big risk not having any information. At the moment, it's going to pay off. Opening kill to almazer. That's going to pull zorte back a little bit so we can get eyes over towards Donut, but still, it's this nafany push that might be real dangerous inside of the smoke. And he'll have Pac-10 at some awkwardly close-up angles, but maybe it just never matters. Maybe Gambit is just, I mean, they're similarly like playing pretty passive, spread out, looking for pushes, but they're losing the battles. They're finding what they want, which is these aggressive peaks. They're just not getting the kills.
Bomb slowly back toward ramp. This time, almazer wins the duel. And even though they were spread out, no kills yet, nafany's going to sneak through. Even zorte wins that exchange. I would have thought that one was almost for free, but good. Oh, zorte, that's a clean sweep from forZe. I didn't. Well, that smoke will get in deep, cover off the backside of the A site, but zorte's already forward of that. Hobbit could find that almazer.
Yes, the last thing you want to do is give away some easy kills at the end. 5 on 3. zorte's got 1. Don't go towards that alt.
Or excuse me, even at B. You still have Jerry holding with that M4, and he's going to be able to swing to cave. Hobbit's got the shot instead. Man, oh man, he's been sharp in the duels today. Now, the lurk late in mid. interz is going to be able to hear them coming from Totem, and they're aware that he's there, but that doesn't matter because bomb's already planted on B. They're really just playing to get the gun out of his hands at this point, and they'll do exactly that. But I'd say... What do you got? You got like that in? You missed it because you are against the world #1, but... Gambit adaptation to the map. We're going to slow it down again this time. Bomb has worked its way toward middle. We have a difference in I was about to say difference in opinion, but difference in setup this time from zorte. Out toward that. Jerry swinging out. nafany goes down as a result, but he's isolated by the flames. Second one going to go on top of him. That pushes him even further over to the left side. Problem is that Shiro doesn't want to get in position with the AWP to try and take that fight necessarily.
He knows he's got him boxed in. He kind of wants some help from a teammate. He's just looking for the follow-up peek, looking who's going to come to actually help Jerry, but the answer is no one. They're going to let Jerry die, but he's going to take at least 2 with him. Oh, and Shiro's missed 3 shots with the AWP on Jerry. He could have put it down a long time ago. It's the Glock that eventually does the trick. But meanwhile, all through this, look at Exile's position.
Again, getting aggressive though, but KENSI's ready for it. almazer makes this more awkward. He's going to tag up Shiro as well, and he wins it on a scout in a one-on-one again. Bank pop flash off the ramp wall. aggressive he is, and this time Hobbit's ready for it. Catches him out. Shiro's got flipped. Two-man advantage for Hobbit on match point. Or I should say map point. We are in a best of 3.
I'm surprised they're continually being aggressive towards Hobbit when he's done such a good job of neutralizing that throughout this. Got so much to deal with, but if they don't check it, he could double him up. He could get a multi-kill. They check it, but the op is going to pick him off. No follow-up for him.
None at all. This back four is a little bit closer, but Excel's going to make sure that zorte is exiled as almazer wants to walk back out toward the smoke, and it's completely deterring his vision. He's hard scoped, doesn't want to make any more noise than he needs to, doesn't want to reveal his position as he tries to make his way back through. Bomb will be planted. Deep corner plant. That cuts the angles from ruins, and Hobbit will get the kill. Almazer goes down, and it's Gambit with the win, Jason.
Yeah, it was. That's cool for maybe.
Oh, I will. Treat myself to Flitz USB in middle right now as interz wants to get inside of the door. Shiro's gonna have no chance at that as he just gets absolutely obliterated. They will challenge him now. Strength in numbers, but yet not in the accuracy, apparently, I say, as down. Style. You find 2 kills in the meantime, though, and Excel's not done there as he'll get KENSI, but it's a trade. So we find ourselves in a 2-on-2, zorte on the flank, and at this point in time, the bomb is in trouble and gone. Zorte's actually got it. That's the last thing that needed to happen. Nafany, man, bro, where's your teammates? You had the B site. Now he's got to go back and try and find the bomb.
I'm amazed that Exel didn't try and get away. I can't believe he stuck around for those fights. Yeah, I thought he had the exit route. Oh, that's a good shot. Jerry never saw it coming, and he's got to imagine the holder lining. They're walking the same direction. In step, and zorte's got the win. And if Shiro gets another pick with his scout, then all of a sudden Hobbit's position is super strong. He'll gather a lot of information. Zorte, immediate headshot. Oh, Jerry gets one as well. And it's starting to slip away from Gambit. They might have had an opportunity, but it's disappearing now. Hobbit had to pounce earlier than he would have liked, and Jerry's got 2.
That dog in the window.
I don't know.
Come on, you know it.
I don't know it. I don't know it at all. KENSI doesn't know it. He's out of the window. He's come all the way to the double doors to get that kill onto Hobbit, and Gambit is stopped cold for the moment. Nafany up next, waiting for that rotation back in. And ooh, this is actually kind of interesting. 3 players can actually get into the bomb site of the B site, and even though it's a man advantage for forZe, this could be a tough retake if they're able to cross without losing anyone else.
Good shot from Exile to take out Jerry. I fear for your childhood if you know what that's. That's okay. As Exile's going to find Flit as well.
What?
Gambit looking to find their first round. They've got to be very concerned, or at least aware of it, because they have a flank in effect. Bomb goes down. Nafany will try and hold this off. He's got low HP, though, so doesn't want to peek too much. The incendiary will push him to the far... Oh, he didn't see it. He didn't actually spot the cross between the box. So he goes far to his right side. It means almazer can't get it, and he thinks he's not there because there was no movement for it. So shot comes back through, and this round's over. Zorte's just going to try and get away with the AWP. Good shot to allow him a better chance of doing so, and I think he'll just hold top mid. And I actually gets by. Fair enough. So they'll keep the op, Jason, for 1 more round. And they'll buy around it. Surely they'll force as much as they can on the forZe side, but they don't have a...
forZe isn't even thinking they're going to fight this. Again, just outmaneuvered on the map, and goal at this point now is to keep the op and the M4 alive once again. It shouldn't be too difficult, although I say that. There goes the M4.
Misled by the mini-map. Almazer, Pitts could actually catch out one here. He knows there's a headshot available to him in this angle if he's patient enough. And got it. Scary. Okay, they try to challenge. Never mind the M4. It'll be AKs instead. And just like that, Gambit will get a third, but forZe have some economy. This is rather remarkable, and honestly, I realize, but if he can get 1 entry, it'll disrupt things a lot at A. And the fact that there's a smoke CT and a Molotov left side, and both players are holding mid to B, they've actually got quite a bit of room to work with. Unfortunately, they don't get the kills. Hobbit goes down. Exile's been so good in the follow-up show, and the act is all his this time as well as he gets 2 kills. Shiro's going to get Jerry. Thought there was a real chance they'd done enough to slow down that A take. They still don't have bomb in the position, but they've got the sight. The rotation down. Exile again. This time on the AWP. Couldn't quite catch the kill. Flit knows he's surrounded. And downhill go to interz.
They actually did kind of slow down the A hit. Problem was, Gambit was so well set up to actually just punish all the rotations. There was an Opper and T spawn that was...
So a chance to make it sing. In fact, look at the double up because the op will shot and have to fade. In. Blitz. No, Jerry instead, excuse me, but he gets traded out. In fact, both trades do go the way of Gambit, so the fact that it's still a man advantage is a good sign, especially with zorte only on 3 HP, Jason, as Shiro wants to sneak around behind with an AWP. Doesn't catch the fact that KENSI has already made his way up catwalk.
Oh, that Molotov gives it away.
Say yeah, because the fact that bomb's planted, it's a 2-on-2 in sight. Shiro's actually going to go through CT, which is easily done. Zorte's gone. Round over.
That was actually pretty close when Shiro's the kill, but all the utility, all the nades, the peeking up towards the bomb site, they forced...
Shot down middle. Ooh, he actually did get it. I didn't think he was going to. That was sick. KENSI gone. And zorte as well. Shiro actually liked him on that second shot, so Hobbit gets that kill, and now it's 5 men's versus 3 men's, but Blitz gonna find 2 back and even out the series, the situation. I was gonna say series, no, not quite. A series of events, you could say, as Jerry finds Hobbit, and now it really is.
In upper dark at the moment. Axel's looking for just 1 kill. He's got a minute to play with. If he can find this frag, he can even fall back. But he doesn't. He gets shot in the face. It's Shiro. Now he steps up. Speeds things a little bit faster than intended due to his teammate falling, but should have an easy cross into the site and at least a plant. And then the question is, how aggressive does he want to be? He's got a lot of tools to work with this utility. He's going to use the smoke and Molotov to cover him so he can get that bomb planted. And now it's all about finding a position and which you can isolate a lot of fights.
So Shiro works up toward the tunnels, AWP in hand, and a very close position. Not expecting Flit to be there as well. He does a lot of work this round. You gotta give Flit some credit. Nice hat trick and brilliant defense of the B site. They'll get the defuse, and it'll go 6-3. forZe get 1 back.
Yeah, keeping it close, keeping it competitive, but that was a 6-round run for Gambit that forZe finally just ended. Here we go, out long. This time it's the flashbang from nafany actually blinds interz. Doesn't affect almazer. And out mid quick, but Jerry's here. Immediate headshot. Oh, good spray. Good triple kill. That's the round. That's all she wrote.
With the AUG. Yeah, that's phenomenal that he's done that with. Instead, almazer's out at long. Exit. Slow that down. Going in front of him, but he's gonna work in late and perfectly on time. That smoke is not a wall. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to set the catwalk, but they just let him walk out. His timing is so good. He just says, screw it, I'm going through it. And just like that, the round's over because he... Drop. Look at his pre-aim. He's ready for them to fall down. Okay, he's looked back this time. nafany's gonna get the kill. Flit's aware they could smoke into it, but he wants to walk out himself. Instead, oh, the timing. zorte thought he could flank and rotate. He couldn't. Axel was coming up middle late with a lurk, and not only does that mean he can cover off CT spawn, it means he covers both players in B, and back the bomb comes that direction. What timing from Gambit.
Yeah, that's just such a disgusting misdirection, especially based off the success of the previous round where they just had a similar strategy. The drop down that caused them to rotate, or that just won them the round. This time they set up all the same smokes, get a kill, and then it's actually out mid to the B bomb site, and actually Axel got 2 free kills. One of the window rotator not suspecting that kind of aggression at all, and even the player close to B tunnels didn't expect it. almazer's forced into the open. He's going to get traded here, and Gambit up to 9.
It's not going to work out for him that time. He gets taken down by almazer, but nafany's there to trade on the bounce. interz is gone, though. Jerry's found that kill. That was quite quick. Hobbit's only had 4 kills. Rather quiet game for him, but again, Axel. Jerry's pushed up mid. Information. Ah, never mind. Look who it is. Weak side. Okay. I was going to say, they're a little forward for a run boost, but they could still go for it now. Nope. They're just going to fail and fall, but that works out perfectly to bait in Exile, who's now got zorte as well. Is this 4 for him? No, it's 3. Okay. So he doesn't have an ace available to him as KENSI's going to try and flank around that long M4 and hand bomb. Is going to be planted safely on flat. And he's pretty much, yeah, he's trying to fake the flash to catwalk from long to make them look that direction. So far they are. So far they are indeed, but he can't line up the headshots. Now they know. And the Gambit's over, you could say, for KENSI in this round. He's gone back over to an AK to try and do it, so he might have a better chance with that weapon in his hand. But almazer with the laser. Freaking laser. Through the smoke as Hobbit gets Jerry's, so that's another kill for him. Brings us back to a one-man advantage in favor of Gambit. zorte is gonna make sure that Axel goes down for once. Rare. That means he won't get the 20 bomb, Jason. That has been answered.
Actually, interesting that Exile took the aggression on that instead of Hobbit. Gave the indication.
I mean, 3 seconds is a significant chunk of time.
Yeah. I mean, I was just throwing it out, you know, off the top of my head.
Yeah, we did say it was kind of like an arbitrary number at the start. Oh, this is great. Head down, behind the box. KENSI has no utility. Okay, does peek to see him. Knows his headshot angle, trying to bait him out, getting a quick. Good flash. A little bit late still to get to the window, but interz is there for the trade in the end. And we go in a vulnerable position. Hobbit instead will try and be the aggressor at middle. Get the information from catwalk. On one side instead. Okay, yep, that starts it off. Jerry's gone. Hobbit finding the kill.
Peace.
interz waiting. Gone. almazer getting him at range, so that'll at least pull it back, and nafany knows he has to rotate over toward B site instead. Flash out. Doesn't quite fully blind nafany, so he knows one's already there. Smoke on the door. They've got to make a play. Rotations are a little bit late for Gambit. They might lose both pistols here unless nafany can hit a pretty crazy shot from window. Retake, they do have a kit. nafany's the one with it, so actually probably good that he doesn't try and be a hero without the armor.
He's got 2 flashes as well.
Supporting All-Star. KENSI's good back the way. nafany's got a kill. Hobbit finds another coming alive in this pistol round now. They did lose Exile, and that means that's one less at the doors, but they still have both coming in from tunnels. almazer finds another, but nafany, the man that was supporting, the man without the armor, the man to get the final kill in the round and give Gambit the pistol, because again, he has that kit.
Gambit's so good at trading. They're so good at trading in all these situations. They do a perfect job of baiting each other just enough. Here they go. Gonna make the attempt. nafany and interz both turning to fight in middle. Flit's looking for his window of opportunity to pounce. Good kills coming in. Flit has come through the smoke, but interz had that as well. And it's handled extremely proficiently. Close to Xbox, creeping close to the smokes at double doors. Oh, we'll take that.
Well, Jerry gets the opener. Yeah, that's really encouraging for them. Shiro's gone as well. Jerry gets 2.
Save.
Just completely annihilates long.
Yeah, and that's a gift. You're not going to get those too often. What, like a spam through the smoke and then just press the issue and you find an unsuspecting opper at a timing he didn't really think about. Flit might get a couple kills here right at the end. Nah, nafany's got it, but traded from catwalk.
Pivot, I think is what they call it during the pandemic.
You just brought the bomb all the way back. Yeah, I think both teams are kind of like really confused on how to handle this situation. And Gambit still doesn't know that Flit is out mid.
I think that could be the one sort of pivotal aspect of the round. You're right, because they're going to think they pushed up and got information, but now interz is also lower B. They're aware of it. They spotted that from CT. Flit knows that B is clear, so good chance of it. Yeah, that's information, if anything else, even if Flit doesn't get a kill. Although Shiro, hang on. He's got one back on the AWP. This has to go toward B now, surely, right?
It's all on nafany.
Yeah, I think you found the op. You have to go toward B. nafany's got to hold this, so he's going to get inside a closet. Flit's still there. Hobbit's aware now that they could be out middle. I think he's going to go down. I think his feet are going to show. nafany has bomb on the ground. 9 seconds. They can't plant it. I don't think there's time enough. Hobbit just has to stay alive, and he manages to get Flit, but they're all over him. Gets the AWP up close. They're running for the kill, but Hobbit gets away. And insult to injury. He'll get the...
Oh, Shiro. Molotov. Ooh, I don't think they can beat that. One gets by it. Oh, he's got that with ease. nafany in middle, and this is it. I called it, Matt. I told you so. They're going to win it. And here we go.
Fine.
Final 2 players in, and that's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote. And it's quite the fairy tale indeed for Gambit today, I think, as they'll come out 2-0